All right, welcome back, everybody, to some Satisfactory Update 6 with me, Dan from Questline Hero. We have been pretty busy the last few days with the new update. So far everything is pretty much the same because we haven't gone into any of the new areas. But we do have this lovely view of the new areas, and it does look gorgeous down there. I'm very excited to go and explore a little bit later. I'm not quite ready to go exploring yet because, well, I'm afraid I'm terrible at the combat in this game. So we're going to wait on exploring, but I just wanted to take a second to just enjoy just how beautiful this place is. And our factory is going to tower over it, so we will get a very good view of it. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get into some good stuff today. I realize that I don't have a cargo container for this, so let's do that right away. Need to get some stuff. I dropped off a whole bunch of crap upstairs. Let's see if I still have rods here somewhere. I don't think I do. I don't. That's a bummer. I thought I had a bunch of rods. I only have 3. Okay, can I make them? Where's my... No. I had a crafting station. Where's my crafting station? I think it might be... I think I put it up here. So yeah, so today the plan is to continue working and making sure that we get all of the lines done that we need to do. We need to get the limestone up here. So I think what we were doing before last night actually was just making sure we had enough of the reinforced iron plates. I thought we had like 100 or so of them, but it looks like we don't. Not sure what happened there. Let's just take these off for now. Take these out so we can see. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the copper line here. No, wait, where's the rest? This is the copper. Yes, okay, this is what we did here. We did the other side of that. Okay, can we jump up here? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. So what we need to do today is we need to get the rest of this done. So this is our out. This is the output here. This is actually the input, I think. Yeah, here's the input. That's going to go in, and then this is going to go in as well. Or I think I might have screwed something up here. Let's get one of these. Let's go like this. Let's get back up here. These are the inputs. These are the inputs here. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is the last part of it. I get it. I remember what I had to do here now. So the actual input for this is down here. And if we remove this, we'll see it. That goes down to the other side. We're going to have the other limestone that BT was saying on the other side there. We're going to connect that up to this. So that's what this is for. And then on this side, we have... No, sorry. Let's go up here. On this side, we have a different input. So that's that input there. And then this side, we have this input here. Yeah, sorry, this is the one for that limestone. That's the one for the other one. So we do have 2 inputs. I think we need to turn one of them around, but that's okay. We can do that fairly easily. So we're going to get the limestone in place. We're going to get the constructors working, and that's number 1 for today. Now, I had also thought that we had created a bunch of reinforced iron plates. But I guess they're not here. This is where I put that extra stuff. Maybe I dumped them in storage by accident somehow. Or maybe we need to make more. I don't know. This is the screws. This is where the rest of those are. Yeah, so we had gone here, and we had made a bunch of these, right? Maybe I used them all. I probably used them all, actually, because I was running that huge line. So we probably just need to make a few more. I'm going to make a few more. I'm going to get some coffee so that I'm all set for the rest of the day. And, yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. We can probably, while we're at this here, we can probably set up a machine, a constructor to make those as well. But I think we don't have the materials to actually make an assembler right now. Yeah, we need 4 rotors. And I don't think we can make... Oh yeah, we can make some. Okay, good. Oh yeah, those are easy. I'm thinking about something else. It's been a while since I've played this. Alright, we got some rotors. Let's go over here and let's just make some reinforced iron plates because we're going to need a bunch anyway. So let's put this here. Let's put input 1 here, input 2 here. You're going to make reinforced iron plates. And we're going to put you in a box here. There. Simple as. Oh, I can't do that in here. I've got to put it on a... I've got to at least put it on a side there. Alright, let's get this connected over here. There we go. And on there. Perfect. Okay, now we've got this done. This should be working now. As soon as it gets a screw, perfect. It's getting all the components it needs. I think this is fast enough, right? 30 and 60. Yeah, so we're going to use this whole tier 1 belt worth of screws, but that's fine. So the next thing that we need to do is get the rest of this, whatever's being built out here. We need to get this up, but we actually need to take this down first. So this is currently making concrete down there. I wonder how much we can do from actually up here. That would be kind of good if we could do some of this from here. Actually, we can take that out for sure, and then we can just hit control, I think, and take the rest of it. Wow, we can do almost all of it from here. Okay, there's a little bit left over there, but that's fine. Let's get that miner back on, facing that way, and let's get a Mark II belt up to here. This is truly like the lazy way of doing this for sure, right? Let's get this down onto the base in the middle of this right here. And then let's do straight lines all the way down. If I jump from here, am I going to die? Potentially? Potentially? Nope, not going to die. All right. Okay, let's do straight line to there, and then... Well, we can't do straight line there, but we need to get it in this one here. So we can actually go like this. Now this is all going to move. Don't worry about that. But let's bring this all the way down here. Okay, this is going to go straight into here, and then straight to there. This is fine for now. I know there's no 90-degree turn there or anything, but I think this will be okay. We can also connect this into. Let's put one power pole up here, and then we'll connect that to here, and it should start running. Can I see the animation up there? I might be too far away to see the animation. I'm gonna go up anyway. We are still getting these things, which they don't spawn anymore, which is good, and they do still drop their things. So I guess maybe that's a happy accident. Maybe that's okay. Let's take these out and these out. Good. Okay, so now this is running 100%, no problems. Now we're getting all of these done. The limestone. Okay, so limestone is going to come out and it's going to go up to there and it's going to get built. Let's go build the rest of it, which is going to be the exit where it's going to come out. So we want to take this out, and we want to take this out. So this is going to come out into another conveyor belt. Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to talk this whole time. I'm going to just build this, let you guys listen to the music, and just chill. I'm also drinking my coffee, so I don't want you guys to have to listen to that. So yeah, you guys enjoy this. I don't know, maybe we'll do a time lapse or something depending on how long this is, but let's set up the output here, and I'll be right back. All right, so what I actually realized with these, because we only have 8, this is not perfect limestone to concrete production, by the way. As BT Dive told me yesterday, because there's 45 input, you can do 5 on a full line of 120, but I've got actually 8 here. I'm going to use 2 lines, so we actually could do more constructors than this. We could do 2 more, but because of just the way that the base is laid out with everything else, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't need absolutely perfect build on this part of this right now. Getting the concrete here is just kind of a bonus to building this base. It's not actually what we're going to be using anything for here, so I'm not worried about making it like completely 100% efficient, but I do want to go over there, and I do want to go get that limestone tapped. So what I'm going to do is just go into here, and I'm going to put in everything that I'm going to need for that. So I'm going to need a miner Mark 1, and then I'm going to need a bunch of tier 2 belts. So I'm going to need to get some more of those. But I just need the portable miner, and we're pretty much all set. So let's go over to our crafting bench, and let's get these things. And again, I'll just time-lapse this probably, or maybe do a cut or an edit or something like that. But I also have to wait for this to build a little bit more. We don't have quite enough of these yet, so I'm gonna wait for those as well. So yeah, we'll do a time lapse and a bit of an edit, and I'll see you when we've got the limestone on the other side there tapped. Yes, Dad. What's up, my friend? Demo Don. What's up, man? Yeah, we're sort of winning. I'm just sort of trying to get teched up a little bit. My pod's going to come back in 4 minutes, and then I'm going to try and trying to find a good spot for the space elevator. I don't know where to put that yet. I had kind of thought about putting it up here in the trees somewhere. But I'm actually kind of thinking I might put it way over here on the back up there. Oh, let's take this out. I might actually put it up like back here somewhere, or even down there. It's pretty big is the thing. Yeah, where's my flying manta gone? I love just everything about this is just beautiful. Look at this thing. They've just saturated the color so well, but not made it look like too cartoony. I love it. You placed yours and now he glitches straight through your tower. Yeah, he definitely can do that, especially if you're building up high like this. He does fly over this building here, which I'm a little bit perturbed about, but I didn't know that when I started. I'm actually thinking about building a platform down here and putting it down there, just sort of perched up on that ledge. I think it's... Well, actually, we can try to build it. Oh, I can't see... Oh, yeah, it is pretty big. Did you see that? Yeah, that's pretty big. Okay, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. It does, yeah. Yeah, it's got a really big... It's kind of a... It's a pain in the ass, but... Yeah, but we're going to build it. Maybe what we'll do is we'll build it off this side of the building here. Because we do have like another ledge down there. This factory here that I'm building, I don't think is going any further than this. So like we could just build it down there. Like there's enough space. We just, you know, put some foundations down and build it down there. That's perfectly possible. And I've also taken out almost all the foliage here. So like it's a barren, ugly area. So that's probably the best place to put it. And this is going to be all walls up here. I'm going to probably just wall this whole thing off here. This factory. So this is probably the best place. I've already cleared it off. I've just got to, like I said, get the foundations down on it, which I can probably do pretty quick. We'll do 4-meter foundations, and we'll try and find, like, I think this is the top of it here. And actually what I want to do is I want to build on the grid that I've already done. Yeah, so this is now, I think this snaps now to the grid I'm on. Is that right? Yeah, it does. So that's what we'll do. We'll just take these off and we'll continue to build this out. We're gonna go zoop. We'll go off this way a little bit. Go off this way a little bit. Is that even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's big enough. And let's see if we can build it here. Yeah, it should be big enough. We might need to actually add one more layer back there, but I'm out of iron plates. So let's go get some. Iron plates are down here. If I haven't used them all, I may have used them all. Nope. No, we still have some. We're going to take a little more. And then we got to go grab all the materials we need, obviously, for it. But then we'll have our space elevator. And we'll connect it to this base somehow. I don't know. We'll figure out how to do that somehow. Let's put it back there. Zoop it across. There's my manta ray there. I don't think he flies right over this. But I have been wrong before. Okay, we need iron rod. Oh, he does. Okay, he's going to skim it. He goes right over this building. But he's not going to go over the space elevator. It looks like he's not going to go through it. It'll be kind of close. But he does go through this building, which is not ideal. So we're not going to make this building too much larger, I think. Yeah, I'm good putting it over there. Definitely don't want to put it on the top of this building, but I'm good putting it over here, looks like. I need to go down Yahoo! Down here, and I need to grab some more wire, which I have here. And I need some more iron rods, which I have upstairs, but maybe I have more here. I do not, in my junk drawers. My junk drawers have no more iron rods. Fair enough. Let's go back upstairs. Building permit has been issued. Thank you very much to Demo Don for issuing the building permit. That's a required step in the process here, and I'm very happy to get that. So let's find the rest of my iron rods that I had. Yep, here we go. We've got everything we need. Let's go build ourselves a space elevator. And let's make sure we turn it the right way. The other thing is we want to watch it get built. And maybe we want to wait for daytime for that, because it just looks so effing cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, so this is the center I'm standing on now. What do you reckon, Demo Dawn? Should we wait until daytime so it looks better? Because it just does look so good. I do. I am loving his tunneling. I think he's been tunneling for how many years now, but I watch his... I don't watch them religiously. Haven't seen all of them, but dude, I watch as many of his tunneling through his garden and through his thing. It's amazing. No, of course he never got an underground permit for that. How could he? Oh, did he get one? Yeah, he's in the UK, though. I guess they're a little bit more lenient. In Canada, they would never give you a building permit for something like that, I suspect. I know there was a guy in Canada years ago that built like an underground bunker, basically, for doomsday. And he had put cargo containers or school buses or something like that. I think it might have been school buses. He bought like 21 school buses and built this like massive underground thing. But then the government came in and sealed it up because they said you weren't allowed to do that. Even though it was like totally stable and it wasn't a problem. There's no issues with it. They just were like, no, you can't do crap like that. Which is a bummer because that would have been really cool. Okay, I think we're gonna do it now. I think this is cool. Let's try this. Let's put the space elevator in. We want it to face this way. And we want to try and get it right in the center here. As far back as we can. Looks like... Oh my god, my mouse is way too sensitive. Okay, it looks like this is the spot. Let's go into here. Let's press the hands button. Why can we not... Press H. H. There we go. And let's watch this. Let's maybe get closer. Yes. I hate that exclamation point flying there, but that's okay. Here it comes. It's coming. Coming down from space. Single best animation in gaming history? Question mark? Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm also going to line this up and take a nice screenshot for the thumbnail or something. Or just because it looks cool. Okay. Well, that was fun. No, we don't want that. We want this. Let's press this. We know what we need for that now. That's fine. You know what's funny is that you don't need power to this. Every other machine you need power, but this, I guess, gets power from space. Why can't we get power from space, then? Yeah, I should watch Colin's new video. That would be cool. Okay. I don't know how we're going to connect this to the base later, but for now, I want to try to build a ramp. I don't know how close. I know we can't build very close to this. Oh, I think we have one space, actually, so that's fine. So we should be able to build a ramp. One there, one up there. That'll get us up to this level anyway. We do it solar. I mean, I guess so. I don't want to connect all my machines here. I want them to get the same energy power. We should be able to get the energy that this is receiving from space, presumably. We should be able to, this should be a gigantic power source now because it's getting power from space somehow. So can I just connect my grid to this and then get rid of all my coal-burning machines? That would be great. Anyway, silliness over. Let's go see. Now we need to get those components. I think we can build them in here, right? Or do we need... Yeah, I think we can. I think we can actually handcraft those, right? It's been years since I've played this, so I don't actually know what I'm doing. Maybe we cannot handcraft them, or we need to get this part completed first. I kind of want to bring my hub up here too, but I just haven't done that yet. Bang, bang. But does it mess with the Earth's magnetic field? Because without that, we can't have computers. Yeah, we can't have any nice things without the Earth magnetic field, let's be honest. Most of the nice things we own, including, you know, safety from asteroids and, you know, small dust and stuff like that, is due to the gravitation, the magnetic field. So let's not get rid of that. Let's keep that as long as possible. I'm going to fill this up and fill this up. I don't need those. So what do we need to get the rotors? Complete space elevator phase 1. Or sorry, the plates here. I guess we do need... There's the awesome sink in the awesome shop. We don't want to make those. I guess they are in the assembler, hey? Let's do this. Where's my rotors? What do I need for that? Oh. Screws. Okay, we'll make screws. I need just a handful of screws. Let's make those. Yeah, we need computers. The computers help everything. Although we are destroying the planet, and so maybe like if everybody was just willing to give up computers, we could all just give up computers, and then we wouldn't have a problem anymore. But we're not going to be able to do that. Need some more screws. There we go. Make 2 more of these. Okay. Make an assembler. Assembler, you make smart plating. Smart plating requires reinforced iron plates and rotors. So we can handcraft all this stuff just to get this working. I can put these in here for now. And then we can get some rotors going. We need 50 of these. Oops. Which means we need 50 of both of these. Now we do have the reinforced iron plates are being produced up on the 2nd floor. That's fine. Rotors are not being produced anywhere yet. I've just been crafting them. But we do have tons of iron rods and screws, so we could just go craft them upstairs. I'm going to actually take this down and put that upstairs too. We will eventually have to make this, but I kind of want to get into other things before we like build out the rest of this base. So I'm gonna wait for this. Wait for that. Idle? Why are you idle? Oh, this has iron rods in it. That's why. And you're trying to feed iron rods in. Yeah, you can't have iron rods. That won't work. Can I have this iron rod, please? No, you're not going to give it to me? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to disassemble this. Bummer. And you require 60 per minute, so this is fine. Okay. Now you will work again. I took all the iron rods out. I do want some of these screws, though. Sorry. I'm going to steal some of those. And I'm going to build some rotors. I'm going to take a quick break while I make these rotors, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Of course, I get up to get a drink, and then my wife says, "Oh, since you're up, why don't you do XYZ chores?" Yes, wife. Happy wife. Happy life. Demodon says, the craters on the moon would make a good place to build a radar dish to receive energy for retransition. Ooh, now you're thinking with portals. I like that. If we could absorb the energy, it would create a magnetic field and allow some terraforming on the moon. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Absorb too much, and then the moon would attract toward Earth, and we don't want that. No, I think we definitely don't want that. The moon getting close to Earth would probably be pretty catastrophic. We'd have like tidal floods every 8 hours or 16 hours. I forget, the cycle is either 8 or 16 hours, but I think it's every 8 hours it changes, or every 16 hours. But yeah, every 8 or 16 hours, we would have complete tidal flooding of every low-lying area on Earth, which is most habited areas. Probably not the best, not going to lie. We don't want to be doing that. Let's hope that the evil geniuses don't figure that out. Elon Musk, don't fucking figure that out. Okay, we're going to take some more of these. We need more rotors. Oh, we need more screws. That's what we need. Let's just... No, we don't want to cut that because we actually still need these two, don't we? Let's just make the screws. Let's make the screws. So you want to absorb and fill batteries to unload charge back here because laser transmission would mess with their existing fields. I don't know. I'm not a professor in all of that stuff, but I'm sure. Yeah. Elon Musk with Tesla batteries is probably the one who could pull this off. Yeah, maybe, but he would probably destroy the entire planet at the same time because I'm not a firm believer that he's actually nowhere near as good as he thinks he is about all the shit that he does, considering how poorly he runs all his companies, at least management-wise. But anyway, nice looking cars, good SpaceX rockets, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust him with the moon. I trust him with a rocket in Florida, 8,000 miles away from me. I'm not really sure I'd trust him with the moon, let's be honest. I don't really trust anybody with the moon. Alright, as we get some more of these, we can start making some more rotors. We have 35, so once we can get to 15, we'll have 50. There we go. We'll craft these up. And then we'll have 50 of each by the time we finish this. We should have 50 reinforced iron plates as well. And we can start making... Well, we'll build an assembler anyway. The cost is probably not worth the benefits. Yeah, I'd probably not. It's probably not. There's probably easier places to get power, like long drone spacecraft going to Titan and just dipping their feet into the methane waters and just bringing all that liquid methane back home and then burning it like a fossil fuel and destroying this planet even further. That's probably cheaper than all that battery stuff, but I was watching a video where a guy was melting a rock with like one single piece of glass that was like focusing maybe 1 meter square worth of sunlight onto the rock. So there's the, you know, solar power is legit. There's a lot of it. You know, I've lived in Texas before. I can tell you there's a lot of sun in Texas. If we just, you know, spent a few $billion, get a big solar farm there, I think we'd be just fine. I don't think we need to go to the moon. There's a lot of solar power here. That would be a lot cheaper. Like a Z module that powers Atlantis and Stargate. I'm not sure what Stargate is. I mean, I know what Stargate is, but I don't know what the Z gate is. I never watched that. Sorry. Where's my arm stitched? Or my plates? Oh, there we got lots of them. Okay, good. All right, let's go put this down in our hub. No, we can't put them in the hub yet. We need to actually make... We need to put down the thing to make the things. This is what we need. We need an assembler. And we can actually put this in here. And we can put all of these in there. We want you to make smart plating. There's some rotors. Oh, how come we only have 46 rotors? I thought we made more than that. We also need to power you with this, which is fine. It's a battery that powers a flying city, basically. Well, that seems like a lot of battery power. It seems like we could do better things than make a city fly. I'll be right back. I got my wife calling me now. All right. So this is going to make my smart plating. We're going to get 2 per minute. So in about half hour, that'll all be done. Let's try and figure out what are we going to do with the rest of this space. So basically we've got iron here and all down here. These are all iron. There's some copper there, and we're going to have 1 limestone. So on the next level up, let's see what we're going to be doing here. I want to take down some of this garbage here. I want some more of this. We're using all of those, unfortunately. let's take this and this and oops and this, and let's go upstairs and see what we can. Let's see what we can see about what we want to make. So we know we're gonna need to make reinforced iron plates. We know we're gonna need to make pretty much a bunch of stuff like that. How many? I'm gonna delete one thing here just so I know this is the center. Now I know that's the center part. The part with the part missing. Leave this area for smelting. Yeah, so this is my smelting area down here, and I can expand it later if I need to with another set of smelters here and then the cargo here. Once I get better stuff. This area here is going to be my production area, and yeah, see there you can see he goes up there. I got like maybe 2 or 3 more floors, maybe 2 more floors to be safe before he starts clipping into it, which I don't think is actually a problem. It looks terrible, but actually I think that when he clips through, the only thing that he can move is you, right? The player. I don't think he moves anything else. I think that's how that goes. You can use the room there for steel foundries. Yeah, I won't be doing any steel here though. I'm not making like a 1 factory mega base. I'll do my steel down there where I've got the I think further down to the southwest there's like a whole bunch of coal and iron down there. That's where I'm going to do my steel. This is basically just tier 1 component stuff. I'm going to be making, reinforced iron plates and, stuff like that. So basically just constructor assembler stuff. I'm not going too deep here. I just want to use these 4 pure irons that we got going in. And then, yeah, we could use, like you said, yeah, we could use some of these ingots as supply lines down to that factory there. But I think we actually have enough down, I think it's down here somewhere. There's like a bunch of them. So I'll probably think about that. For up here, we have a lot of space. Where's my middle section? There's my middle section. I'm going to pull the middle out of this too. Just so I know where I'm building, because I'm going to put some power poles up. Okay, one there. One there. One there. One there. I don't know that I actually need these, but I like to have them so that I know where the middle of this factory is anyway. There and there. Okay. That's a good start. How much? Oops. We have a little bit of concrete and plates. We don't have a ton of it. Sounds like a plan. So what else can you use the small space? The small space, like down, like this area here, or are you talking down on the other floor? This area is all my mess, all my supply line mess. This is going to be all the belts and stuff like that. I think Sculty calls it a pancake floor, and I like that. This area here, I will probably, when I've got the capacity for like tier 3 belts, and I can basically double my smelters, that's what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to put another row of smelters here, or here, and then just double up these lines, and that will then, I'll move the cargoes over here. Yeah, so this whole floor will be smelters. Once I get like tier 3 miners, tier 3 or 4 belts, stuff like that, I'll be able to smelt a lot more stuff. So that's why I've left a lot of space here. And then what to do with it, I don't know. We'll probably, train it off somewhere else. We'll probably have a train station down on the bottom floor there at some point, and then we'll train stuff out. But for now, we're not close to that yet, so I'm not worried about that quite yet. What I am worried about is trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this space. Did we go too far? No, I don't think so. And I want to rebuild a lot of this to like make it look better. This is not the final form of the floor or anything like that. I just want to get it to a place where I'm happy to start building. What do we need to build up here? So, well, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need reinforced iron plates, stuff like that. The question is, are we going to stay... Yeah, this is really open. I've never built a big base before. I've always done like little tiny things. So I don't really know like how open I need it, how not open. But this is the starting area with like 4 of the pure iron and 2 of the pure copper nodes, and then 1 pure limestone. So like I figure later on this is going to be a good place to be building whatever I want. For now, yeah, open up to the sky. Yeah. There's lots of space around here because you've got, well, I mean, this new area down there. But also, like, I think power plants go down there. Just, like, follow the river there, and there's some coal and water, obviously. So down there you can do power plants. I usually start here. It's a good starting spot, and I like all the pure nodes, so that's where I usually... Yeah, see, this guy, he's still 2 floors, probably. Maybe one more floor if I need it. He's pretty there. Yeah, I like these open air spaces. I do like them. I also like building in the jungle a little bit, like out in the forest and stuff. But I find that it's a little sketchy with all the little bumps and all the stuff. And then also the grade of the slopes are often up and down. So you'll start building your factory, and then you find out you need a little bit of space, but then you're stuck like up against a tree like this or up against a wall like that, and you can't build any further. It can be kind of annoying. I don't know if I can jump this. I can't. Perfect. No problem. We'll just build foundation to get up. So let's start by looking at the constructor. And let's start by looking at an assembler. Oh, we can't make one because we don't have those. That's fine. So with the constructor, we need to make copper sheets, which we have the copper for. We are making iron plates, iron rods, and screws downstairs. We're making just a tiny bit of them. But this floor is probably going to be for these basics. Iron plate, iron rod, screws. We'll use this screw recipe. The copper sheets, wires, cables, concrete. Actually, no, we're getting the concrete from downstairs. And that's really about it. Yeah, we've got the cast screws, which makes it easier. I don't think it's more efficient, but it definitely cuts down on the amount of shit that I need to put in the base. So that'll be good. So we need to basically make all of these things. And I've got 4 lines of 120 right now to build with. So, and then of course I've got the copper sheets and stuff like that. The other thing is I probably want to put the stitched iron plates, the reinforced iron plates up here as well on this floor because they're used for most of the second floor stuff as well. So that's why I wanted to make... let's put my... where's my production? Yeah, the crafting bench. Let's put my crafting bench down. Uses more ingots for more screws. Yeah, it's like... Yeah. But you don't need to have another assembling machine, which I think helps on power. I think in the end it's good for power. We want... Yeah, reinforced iron plates. I want to be able to make some rotors here, so I need some screws. I want to build an assembler just to see what kind of recipes I need. I'm just trying to make... I just want to make a good use out of these 4 lines of 120 while I got them now, to just build enough resources that I can build another base like without having to handcraft anything. Basically, that's the idea. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. I'm going to have some coffee. I'm going to turn off my mic so you don't have to hear me drink it. Oh, wonderful iced coffee. It is so hot here. This is definitely required. Okay, that's enough rotors. We can build 4 or 5 of these, be fine. I think we needed 5 for the assembler, right? Oh, now we need some more reinforced iron plates. Okay. Don, have you been playing Satisfactory a long time? Are you relatively... You don't sound like you're new to it, but I don't want to assume anything. Okay, so reinforced iron plates needs 60 screws per minute, which we can make with one of these, I think, right? This makes 50 per minute. Well, that's awkward. The regular makes 40 per minute though, so we can either make it slightly inefficient or we can make a lot of them. We're going to be making a lot of screws anyway. See, I'd like to keep them compartmentalized. Just before I went to bed, I had built the radar. I found a copper node I could have used from the start, so I slapped a Mark III miner on it and then plopped 9 smelters to meet the outputs. Yeah, you need a lot of smelters when you get to Mark III miners and belts and stuff like that. But that's why we've got all those smelters and the area down there to do it. So 5 iron ingot in, 12.5 per minute in, 50 screws out. What else is going to require screws in these recipes? Nothing in these, really. How about these? The rotors take 100 screws per minute. So this is almost a full tier 2 belt just by itself for rotors. And only 20 iron rods. Okay. Ferried the ingots back to the base and fed it to the existing copper line. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I like bases like that where you just keep feeding resources into the same building and it just grows the production of it. I think that building bases like that is pretty smart and good. That's kind of why I built it this way, so that I could just add more smelters as you need them, and then you just continually just bring more stuff into the base. I think that that works for me, rather than having like 10 small bases that all do a certain finite amount of stuff. I think that one slightly bigger, medium-sized base that does a bunch of stuff is better. Okay, I'm terrible at this math. I'm gonna actually go... Oh, who messaged me? Not at the moment. Satisfactory calculator. Yes, satisfactory-calculator.com. I don't have this set up to show my screen, so unfortunately you can't see what I'm doing. You only see my mouse moving. Sorry. I promise I'm not trying to do that. So we want to look at items. Add an item. So we want to make reinforced iron plates. We also want to make well, let's put this all together. We want iron rods. We want screws. Actually, no, let's not do that, because I don't care about screws unless we actually need them. So let's remove this. How do I remove an item? I do take aesthetics into account. I'm not so weird about the efficiencies part of it, but I do want it to look good. That is true. That's because I learned Satisfactory from Neil House, and if you've ever watched Neil House's stuff, he's like 90 degree everywhere. I'm not quite as crazy as him, but I do like it. Yeah, I do like it like that. That's true. Okay, so we want reinforced iron plates. We also want rotors. And we want modular frames. So these are the 3 things that we want. What's our buildings? Miner Mark III. Well, we don't have Miner Mark III. We have Miner Mark Is. How do we set this up? I forget there's like a way to do this. This game has got some really interesting characters. It sure does. There's I've watched like I forget the guy's name. He does like these silly, funny videos online, and he just built like this big spaghetti tornado basically of belts that went up and did stuff, and like that kind of like completely ridiculous, just make it as dumb looking as you can. And then there's like the super OCD Neil House types who just make everything completely efficient. And yeah, Gray plays, I think that might be it. Yeah, that big tornado of just spaghetti shit, and everyone watching who plays the game is just cringing like, oh my god, it's horrible, I can't deal with it. But yeah, that's how it goes. We should have been able to pick what road or what kind of stuff we had. Options here, yeah. Alternate recipes. We do have the cast screws. Inputs. No, outputs. So how do we... I skipped the ad. Got it. All of these stupid things. We should be able to, in this thing, choose what level of tech we're at, can't we? Those with OCD love this game. Yeah, this kind of game is perfect for people with OCD. This and like Factorio and Space Engineer, stuff like that. I love it. I love it. So we want, let's say rotors, we want like 10 of these per minute. And modular frames, we want not even 10, like 5 per minute even would be fine. 5 per minute, 5 per minute, 5 per minute. So what are we going to need here? So we need 236.5 ore per minute. So that's 2 of these, basically. That's 2 of these ore belts. Yeah, games have a way of attracting certain types. They really certainly do. And that's why I don't play games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. That just kind of doesn't interest me, really. And I'm happy for those that it does. That's awesome. I was never one of those people, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on your view of it. I wish I could show my screen. I mean, I guess I could if I figured it out. But right now I can't show my screen. But I've got the the Satisfactory calculator open. And it looks like I can do this with 8 smelters, which I've got. So basically, 2 lines of iron, 8 smelters, which is how I've got them done already. So half of what I will do, plus 4 constructors, 5.5, 3.5. So like, I would need 4 constructors doing iron plates, 6 constructors doing cast screws, and 4 constructors doing iron rod. I would have a little bit of leftover. And then I would need 2.5 assemblers. Why is it giving me 2.5? I thought this did even... Yeah, I don't even need all 8, but it's close. Well, it says 7.9 for the iron ingots, so like, I need it needs pretty close. But why is it telling me 2.5 assemblers? Where was the options where you could say don't use options? Graph direction, view mode, realistic. Oh, here we go. So now, yeah, there we go. View mode, realistic. This is what we got. So we got Mark 1 pures, oil extractors, normal. Okay, now it's a lot more. Now it got real. Now this graph got insane. That's what I was looking for. Maximum belt speed is conveyor belt Mark 2s. Overclocking is 0. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, so here we go. So now we've got 1. How many smelters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this gets really complicated. 7, 8, 9, 10, Wow, there's a lot of smelters going on here. How can I do 10 smelters? That's not going to work. Miner mark 1, miner mark 1. So that's 2 miners. Right? Tree list. Let's just look at tree list. Oh, so it's giving me 3 miners is what we need for this. So maybe we need to pull this back down. That's too much. That's too much, I guess. So let's work on maybe 2 modular frames and 2 rotors per minute. This looks a little bit more doable. Constructors process 30 a minute. Yeah, it depends on what recipes, but yeah, I think they do, yeah. So this one here requires 1 miner. No, 2 miners, 1 at 25% though. So that's not what we need. Let's just bump this up again. 3 and 3. Miner mark 1, miner mark 1. Still says we need that. How about let's do 3 of these and 10 of these. Okay, so 10 reinforced iron plates per minute requires 92% of one and 96% of the other. Okay, this looks a little bit better. This graph is still kind of crazy, but it looks a little bit better. Let's pull all the smelters over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 smelters, which is the number it should be. Yeah, wow, this gets really complicated really quickly, doesn't it? So basically they're splitting these like this. This goes into 2, this goes into 2. Yep, that makes sense. And I'm sorry, you guys, you can't see what I'm doing here, but yeah. 120 out of the miner. I only have Mark II belts anyway, because I just started this the other day, yesterday, so I don't have that much time. So I'm still at 120 input, 120 output on the miners right now, currently. So this is going to split there and there. That's the way it should be, yes. Okay, so this has got basically half my production. Okay, so now we've got constructors. So 1 iron plate iron rod constructor. Yes, rotors require iron rods, that's right. So 1 constructor doing iron rods, 1 doing iron plates, 2 doing iron plates, 3 doing iron plates, 3 doing cast screws. They have so many splitters in this thing, it's insane. There's another cast screw there. So 4 doing cast screws, 3 doing iron plates. What else have we got? There's another cast screw. 4. Wow, we need a lot of these cast screw ones. 6 cast screw nows. Iron plate, iron plate, iron plate, iron plate, iron plate, and then a bunch of these. Oh, these are reinforced iron plates. These are the iron plates. And then iron rods, another iron rod. And then the rotors. Rotors, modular frames, more iron rods. I'm trying to group these together. Yeah, I'm limited to the output of the miner. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I know. I will fix that eventually, but for now, this is what we got to do. So we've got 2 assemblers making iron plates. We've got three assemblers making iron plates. We have got 2 assemblers making modular frames and 1 assembler doing rotors. So 3, 2, and 1. That's the split. Okay. Then we've got 3 constructors doing iron rods, 6 constructors doing cast screws, and 5 doing iron plates. I'm going to write this down because, holy jeebus, I can't remember all this. Yobo, do we have paper?
No.
No paper? Paper. All right. Okay, so we need... Oh my gosh, this is... I'm going to take a screenshot of this too, but 1 assembler... This is why this game is so cool. You need an Excel spreadsheet just to keep track of it. I love it. Assemblers. 1 does rotors. 1 does rotors. We do 2 doing modular frames. And then we have 3 that do reinforced iron plates. Okay, then we have the constructors. We have, oops, I don't care about that splitter. We have 3 constructors doing iron rods. 3 iron rod. We have 6 doing cast screws. And we have 5 doing iron plates. That's not bad, actually. That means we've got 5, 11, 14 production on one side and only 6 on another side. So as long as we can spread all this stuff out. Now, the mess of splitters that they've got me doing here is really ridiculous. I don't think I'm going to try and split it this way. I think I'm going to do it a little bit more... a little bit more efficient than what they've got up here, but that's the numbers, and that will get us a little more than 10 reinforced iron plates, a little more than 3 modular frames, and a little bit more than 3 rotors per minute, which is a good start. Those 3 things, that's a good start. I'll take that. So let's jump back in the game. Let's go to our modular frames. Yeah, so we can make all of these. Smart platings, though. We need the smart platings. Do we want those here? No, we need that after anyway. This is the next level anyway because we've got... Yeah, because it needs these... I'm going to call them Tier 2. Tier 1 is all the, like, little stuff. But this is, like, the Tier 2 stuff. So, now we've got extra iron later that we can build the other half of this. So, I want to keep this to one half of the building, basically. I'm going to do it on this half over here because I've already built a bunch of crap on that half. So, let's do this. Let's build this out this way, and there we go. Are we supposed to be this far? Is this really how far we've been going? It is, yeah, okay. We haven't been going this far over here, I guess. Zoop. 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 Is that the final one? Yes. That's the final one. Okay, so now we've got our plan. And that'll get us like basically through phase 4, right? Like pretty much all of it. Oh, we don't have enough. Gonna have to go get some more stuff. But in the meantime, let's see what we can do. Okay, so we've got the iron is on this side here. But we're gonna route it pretty much wherever we want. So we are going to put all of the... Let's see how we want to do this. This is where having like a creative world where you can just like lay them all out and then figure out where all the splitters need to go would help. I guess that's what that thing does, but they put too many splitters in. It doesn't seem like you need to do it that way. 3 3 reinforced iron plates need to be together. Let's start with those because those require the most stuff. Let's start by putting that here. So an assembler. Oh my god, we don't have enough stuff for more than one assembler. Okay, let's go get them. Let's get these. We need more reinforced iron plates, which we need more screws. I don't know if we're actually getting any more screws. Actually, we've got the iron plates down here. What am I doing? We can just go like this. Yeehaw. Right down here. Yes. Only 81. Oh my god. Do we have a backlog of screws, though? That's the question. We don't. Because it's making all the ones that we're using. Okay, we'll grab a few more of those. We don't need any of that crap. Let's go back down here. Boop, boop. Let's get a little bit more. No, we get. Well, let's just fill up the cable, whatever. 2 stacks of cable. Fill up the wire. And let's go get. Oh, yeah, our concrete is upstairs now. I came downstairs to get the concrete, but it's not downstairs anymore. Wonder how many times I'll do that. 50? 100? Probably a lot. We're not making those yet. But here's some concrete. Oh yeah. Give me that concrete. Here we go. Let's make lots of floors with that. Oops. And this is the end. We actually don't need these. And this is the end, right? Yep. Okay, so this side is done. We want to make constructors, right? 1, 2, 3. We can make a few of those. Now we've got the iron plates. Let's see. We need to move that. No, actually, we want to build them one back anyway because we want this for the input part of it. So let's get this right there. That's the middle. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we need 14 of these in total. I don't know if we're going to put them all like this, but this is what we need. And then we'll do the input and the output down there. Okay. Then these are going to make... Oh, no, I've done the wrong thing. These are... Wait. Didn't I put assemblers? Did I put constructors? That's not what we... well, we do want some constructors, actually. Yeah, these are iron rod. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Okay, so these are going to make all the tier 1 crap we need. After that, we need... Yes, this is where we need the assemblers. Okay, so we're going to make... First assembler right here. These things are huge. I wish they matched up with the blocks a little bit better. Oh, we can move that back one. These ones actually do match up the blocks pretty well. Looks like you can pretty much put it... Come on, mouse. Right there. Oh. Well, that's okay. I guess one side is going to be closer to the thing anyway. Oh, except I botched the side-to-side part. Okay, this is where the OCD part comes in here. Getting these things up and done. One less. Let's put it here, because that way this butt end is closer to this area where we're going to do the inputs. Now, the inputs for this are going to be a little bit more difficult because we've got to stack them, but still totally doable. Yeah, they're still doable, but they're going to have to stack somehow. We actually might do one input from above, one input from below. I don't know yet. But anyway, we also have lots of space because we're not going to put these right next to each other because we need 6 of these in total. So we're actually going to leave a space, do the next one, etc. Now, I don't have that many rotors yet, so I can't actually build this. But this is going to take... This is going to make reinforced iron plates. So we need the iron plates and the screws. And we need... This makes 20 per minute. This needs 30 per minute. So we'll do... This is going to have a little bit of extra is the thing. With 2 of these. So let's just do this then. Let's just do all 6... Or sorry, all 5 iron plates together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all our iron plates. Then we've got 6 that are doing cast screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's practicing their counting like my 5-year-old son. 6. Okay. So now that should be 11 to here, right? Yep. And then we've got 3 making iron rods. No, that's not the right one. I clicked on this. My mouse is going crazy, but we're too cheap to buy a new one, apparently. My wife's giving me the scolding face. I'm going to shut up now. The iron rods we need only for the rotors, I believe. Because modular frames, I don't think require that, do they? Let me just check. Modular frames. Oh, no, modular frames require it too. So... We're going to have to do the reinforced iron plates first. We'll do them here. Then we will do the modular frames. And then we'll do the reinforced, or sorry, the rotors. One constructor or one assembler doing rotors at the very end. Modular frames take the reinforced armor plates that we're making here anyway. So it'll sort of be a nice, easy transition over there. I think we're going to have more... We're going to have a backlog of reinforced iron plates, which is good. That's what we want anyway. So we will have extras of those, I believe. And then we can use those for smart plating. We'll have like one machine making smart plating at the very end of this because it requires the rotors and the overflow as well. So we'll be able to do that. What we need now, though, is to actually make some rotors because we don't have any. So let's make a little crafting bench here. And we need some rotors, which means, oh yeah, of course, we need hundreds and hundreds of screws. I'm going to grab my coffee, have a little bit of a sip of that, and I'll be back in a couple minutes when we've got a few screws and I've made some rotors, okay? Hey, Demo Dawn, are you still there? I'm curious if the fan in the background is coming through really loud. It's like 400 degrees here, so it's super hot, and we've got the fan going. I can kind of see it. You can't hear it? Awesome. We will keep it on then, because it's hotter than balls here, so it would be better to keep it on. I mean, I'm blocking it because my microphone's right in front of me and the fan is right behind me, so like I'm blocking it, but yeah, I don't want it to be also in the background. Just, I mean, I'm currently in South Korea, and we're like, our apartment is right next to a military base, so if it was like a Monday or a Tuesday, they'd be like using their quota of jet fuel for the week, and they would just be, yeah, really, really loud. So the fan should be nothing compared to those. All the fighter jets. Okay, we got this. We should be able to make a couple more of these now. So we're going to leave one space, but we are going to put them in the same spot, obviously. One, two, three. Come on, mouse. 4. Now, actually, I don't think I want this one so close. This is the 3 that are going to make reinforced iron plates, right? So, reinforced iron plate, reinforced iron plate, reinforced iron plate. You could have an F-22. Yeah, I don't think they can afford the F-22s here. It's not the U.S. Army base that's near us. There is a couple of U.S. Army and Air Force bases in Seoul, I think, but I don't... Yeah, well, this isn't a U.S. Air Force base here, right? This is the Korean Air Force, right? Yeah, it's Korean Air Force, so I don't know what they fly. They probably fly smaller other things, European jets. I don't know what they fly. They probably do fly American jets, but I don't think it's an F-22. Those are like $150 million a piece. They probably fly like the $40,000 Kia version of the F-22s, but they're loud as balls. Probably because they're so cheap, they don't invest in any sort of noise reduction technology whatsoever. But they are... they're really loud. We wait till Monday. If you come watch me on Monday, I swear to God, the Air Force in Korea has like a quota of jet fuel that they have to burn through in the week. Otherwise, like they don't get as much next week or something. So like every Monday, it's just constantly around. It's insane. Monday and Tuesday are the worst. But it's Friday, so they're out of their quota now. All the gung-hoers have they've used all their jet fuel for the week, so they can't fly anymore. That's what I suspect anyway. Okay. I've also realized that we've built these kind of close to the constructors here. It makes me kind of not want to pipe these down. Yeah, all them flyboys already out of juice. That's right. That's why there's more of them in the gym. So I go to a gym where everyone wears these awesome t-shirts that say Korea Army. I actually just bought one myself because I just felt like I wanted to fit in. But I think they are all, like a lot of them are Army. Like they're jacked, just like you would expect. And there's more of them later in the week, like Thursday, Friday. There's a lot of them. Monday, Tuesday, there's not that many of them. So maybe they are. They're out flying their missions, and then they ran out of jet fuel, so they were like, let's go to the gym and just burn protein or something, whatever they do. That must be it. There's really no other explanation. Yeah, needs to get a muffler to improve fuel economy. I don't know. Maybe not having the muffler is what improves fuel economy. I don't really know. Then they could fly more, so I don't know what's better. It's all bad. It's all annoying. Let's do this. I think I still want to route all this stuff underneath. So I am going to move these. I'm going to move these one back to here. Because I do want to route the stuff underneath here, and I want to have a space. Because, like, if you bring it down straight, you don't have enough space to then bring it up and still do splitters and stuff. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to split them like that. 1, 2, 3. Is that in the right spot? I think it is. Yep. Perfect. First time, as always. Then we're going to route all this stuff underneath. So let's just take out, I don't know, that many. And let's start routing. Actually, we need to start routing the in first before we do anything else, because, yeah. We're going to get in stuff before we get anything else. So the in is going to come from... Well, see, the first problem is that... Oh, wait, can you hear it? There's a jet. It's a lone jet outside, far away. They heard me. The Korean FBI was listening, and they were like, quick, send a jet over Dan's house because he's complaining about it. We want to be dicks. We have all of our iron containers over there, and we need to bring them over here. So I think what I'm going to do is use this lane here. I'll use this for, like, bringing stuff in. Where's my stackable conveyor pole? There we go. Can I not? Yeah, there we go. Can I do that? Oh, that's going to stick out, isn't it? Okay, let's do 2 lanes instead. Let's do 1 lane here, 1 lane here. You can single lane a few steps away so you can feed down. Yeah, I think we're gonna use this area here as like the last bit, and we're never gonna really be down here. And I'm not putting any constructors or anything on this, so I'm gonna use this for lanes, for just like sideways lanes. And what I'll do is I'll pull them up through here somewhere. Thing is, like, I'm trying to keep all of this out of here, maybe what I could do, if I really wanted to be like crazy about this, I could actually feed it down into the floor here, then create a false wall here and have it root up. But the thing is, to do that, I would need to just create a false wall, and I kind of want to put glass all over here. Okay, I'm going to worry about that a little bit later. I'm not going to fret about that too much right now. It looks like we've stopped due to power anyway, so I'm going to take this out. We are stopped due to power outage. I'm going to actually just pull it straight up from here, and I'm going to find out a better solution later if I feel like it. But here I can just go straight up, like, I think there is where I need to go. Split off using a splitter and lift. No need for the gaps. Yeah, I could do that too. Yeah. I want to find a really elegant solution to some of this stuff. At the moment, I just need to get this bloody production working because I have no components to make any of the elegance. It's like a crappy spot to be in, but that's where we are right now. Oh, also, I want this to face the other way, so let's take this out. I keep picking up iron bars every time I do this too, which is really annoying. I want this to go this way so that I can route this way. And we're going to get a Mark II. And we're going to route this one back this way. Which one is straight? This is straight here. Actually, this looks like it's going to line up. Oh, it doesn't line up perfectly, though. That's okay. We can line it up this way perfectly. 1, 2. What? Wait, what? What are you trying to do? Oh, this is going the wrong way. That's why. There we go. And then this going the right way. Oops. All the way back here. Yeah, because I built it going from one side to the other. That's why it was freaking out. From there to here. Okay, so this is our first input, and that will go... Actually, the first input is probably gonna turn this way and go into the second mount of things, isn't it? That would make more sense. Yes, it would. Because I'm gonna have to get more iron down here too, right? Actually, no. What we can do is we can just do 2 lanes down here too. Watch this. Watch this. Let's take this out. Let's take this out. Let's do a 1, 2. No, 1. 1 there. And then 1. Here, right? This should make a nice 90 degree. Does that make 90 degree? Well, no, it does not. I'm getting really in the weeds here now. Nobody signed up for this level of insanity, but I gotta do it. So if I put 1 here, this is where it's gonna be, and I put 1 the next lane, so this is the middle, this is where the next lane is gonna be. Does this make a nice 90 already? Okay, it makes close enough. And we're also, I gotta remember, we're in the area where no one's gonna be here, so I don't need to really do that. But we need to connect the other... Where's the other one down here? The other one is right there. So let's go back here and let's take this out. Oh, I didn't need to take that one out, but anyway, that's fine. We want to build another one of these. Copy that. And bring it up here. Okay, now this one is going to come out. Of course it hits this directly because, yeah, they're in line. That makes sense. So maybe what we do instead is we bring this up and we turn it the other way. Let's copy this. Let's bring this up and let's have this come out this way. Then we bring our Mark II belt out a little bit further, maybe to here. Till we get our nice 90 degrees. Then we hop this one all the way out over here. Oops, not under. Oh, I don't have enough reinforced. Okay, well, we'll just make it... I hate how it drops it if you do that. Let's just make it Mark 1 for now, just so we can get the functionality working. We will stop it here. Then we will... no, we need to stop it a little further. We will stop it here. Then we'll 90 degree... Nope, too much. Ugh. All of this effort just to make it look a little nicer. I think we need to stop it here. Because then it'll 90 right to there. Yeah. Perfect. I don't actually think it's... Well, it actually is. It's pretty good 90 degrees. Okay, then let's go... whack our head on that. No problem. Hook this up here. Okay, now we've got this hooked up. Now this will then in turn... We actually don't need this. We can actually move this. So we want it to go here. 1, 2. We back up to here. And we 90 right to here. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's good enough for government work. Now the question is going to be, can we actually get... So now here's the next problem. Check this out. If we build a conveyor lift, we are now so close to that, we won't be able to get this in with a splitter. Ah, son of a bitch. Quick, stop these. Stop these from coming in. Okay, so if this is our first line of input, our second, we actually need to pull this back further. These actually need to be under the next line, I think. This needs to be here. So if this is here, our splitter basically needs to be like here at the very closest, right? So that's our splitter. We still need to connect it, which is fine. So yeah, this works. That's 90. That's beautiful. Okay, so this works. Let's pull this down. Now these are taking 30 per minute, so we can do 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's pull this down to here. 2, 1, 2. Let's pull this down to here. This is going to be another Mark 1 to there. That goes in there. Okay, now we just need the splitters for the rest of it. So we're gonna build these first. Should have built these first already, but I forgot. There's no holes in the ground except for over there. Okay. This is gonna split here. Boom. This is gonna split here. And we just need to connect them. Connected. Okay, good. Now, these are connected. And they can function. We don't have any power to them, but we can fix that. Well, we're not actually fixing it because we don't have enough power because we haven't started the power up again. But we will just connect all the power lines together and we will connect these to the power lines so that when we do have enough power that we can run our factory, we can run these again. Hi, friend. Look at the manta ray. Hi, friend. Bye. Don't clip through my stuff, please. Okay, that goes there. This is going to go here. Do you hear the music too, Don? I don't know how well the music comes through now that we're talking, or at least we were talking about sound quality. I'm hoping the music is coming through. It's Chill EDM is the radio station it's called, and it's definitely chill. Makes me feel chill anyway. So the next thing we need is the next line. These are all connected now. They don't have power because we can't do it. Could go up a slight notch. Let me pull it up. How about the game sound? Is that, like when we make things, that is that too loud too? Like that sound? Is that too loud? It'll drown out the fan. Sorry. Blame my wife. She's too cheap for the air conditioner. Let me just turn up the music itself and not the game, not the desktop sound. There, I've pulled it up to 36%, which is almost double. Just under a touch? Okay, let me pull this down to 30 then. And we'll bump up the game, the desktop audio sound here. There you go. I'll let this run for a few minutes and I'll see if this is any better. Is that better? You can hear the EDM now in your brain. 1, 2, 3, 4. This just goes straight into that. Yeah, okay. We also need, since we're here, we need all these anyway. Might as well make them. All the inputs. Okay. Better. I'm glad that that's working much better, my friend. Now, we can do a couple of things here. We could actually have a splitter here as well, and we could just let this line continue down, and then we just merge in the next line into it. So we can have like a merger right here, and then splitters. And that would let any overflow from these iron plates would then be allowed to go there if we did that. Let's think about that carefully, though, because then we get into a situation where we might lose productivity on these for some reason if their iron gets siphoned away accidentally due to something else, like power production or whatever. So maybe we want to do that. Maybe we don't. Let's see. We have one more iron plate. 2 more iron plates, so that's half of a thing now, and then a bunch of screws, right? 12.5 per minute. So we got a bunch. So yeah, the next line we make is pretty much going to satisfy the rest of that Satisfactory factory. That was a lot of the similar words that had different meanings. So that's okay. So I think we're going to leave this line here to just do that and make it happy. Generally, the first machine's fed will work while the last machines only work intermittently. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, especially in this like manifold design, because I'm not splitting it properly. Well, not that it's not split properly, but it's split in like a cascading manifold way. Yeah, this one here will fill up to 100, and then this one will start filling up, and then this one will start filling up. Well, it splits, so it's not quite like that, but half will go here, and half will go here, then half will go here. So, yeah, it has to sort of fill up everything before the back pressure will catch up, for sure. And then, yeah, that's when you grab another line of smelted ingots to cram it in. Yeah, I don't know if I want to connect all of these machines onto the same line and then just cram one in the middle. I don't know if I want to do that, or if I want to dedicate the lines the way they should be done. I kind of want to try it the way it should be first and just see, like, after an hour, I can just check, like, are these getting enough iron? Is, if these here just start chilling like this, I know that we can use those irons somewhere else, so maybe that's when I'll do that. But according to the calculations anyway, this should be, one line should be enough to feed the rest of these here. So, or is it 3? I think it's 3. Let me go back to my factorial calculator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it should be 2. It should be 2. The other thing is that with this Satisfactory calculator, some of these are working at like 50%. Some of these, so yeah, I may need the line to just keep going. Yeah, and I do have the buffer on this side of the line. I just don't have the buffer in between. I've got the buffer before it starts feeding. So yeah, I can't really. The problem is I can't really fit a buffer in this little pancake layer. But that's fine. We're gonna. I think we'll end up doing that. I think we'll end up just letting the line run all the way down, and then we will just merge. Like right here, we'll add a merger. I think that's probably the better way to do it. let's just do this. Let's take these out. Let's add a Mark 1 belt that's going, or Mark 2 belts. It's going this way. Stop going into the things. Stop. This way. Yeah. Why didn't you get made? There we go. And then we'll put a splitter here with a Mark 1 belt to there. Did that get built? Yes. And then we'll put a merger here. Right in the middle. And that means we can basically merge. Where's my middle point? I'm having trouble seeing it. There it is. Right there. Then we'll be able to merge in here. We'll merge this other line that comes in. We'll just merge that in right there. And then any overflow from the first line will then be able to help supply the rest of this line down here, which, I mean, according to maths, should work. I don't have overclocking researched yet. I only grabbed the one slug from over there, so I don't have that researched yet. But yes, I could underclock or overclock, but I'd rather just let the machines run. Reinforced iron plates are the most important thing in the game right now anyway, so if they get built a little faster and the rest of these things get built a little slower, I'm totally okay with that until we start running into, like, if these aren't building anything because we're building an entire chest of this, then all I have to do is simply disconnect one of these machines. Like, I can just disconnect this here, and then that'll totally solve the problem. Except it doesn't really solve the problem. It just temporarily fixes the problem. But that's okay. This is all kind of temporary because once I get to, like, higher tier stuff, then this is kind of going to be useless anyway. We'll just have to fix it, change it, do something else with it. What time is it? 4 o'clock now. It is probably time to go to the gym before my son comes home. And we got a bunch of this stuff done. What can I'll take a cool photo here, maybe, with the space elevator in the background. Let's press H, do this, middle mouse, zoom out a little bit. There we go. Got the Space Needle in the background there. Take our screenshot. Episode 5. Technically episode 5.5. We're going to press P. And that'll be it for now, because I've got to get to the gym before my son comes home. Otherwise, it's just chaos. So Don, thanks so much for coming into the channel. I don't know where you found us from. I don't know if you were just like searching Twitch and you were like, oh, here, Questline Hero, they're playing Satisfactory. I like Satisfactory. Or if you found me some other way. But I was happy to have you here helping me out with my ratios and with my planning and stuff. That was awesome. I do stream pretty much every day, sometimes twice a day, depending on how busy I am. So I might be on later on tonight as well. I know it's late your time, so it'll be like early morning your time tomorrow. But I'm on questlinehero.com as well. I run a website that does like gaming news and some other stuff. I also play Space Engineers and stream that. I also play League of Legends under youtube.com/McRathy. So there's a bunch of places where you can catch stuff. I appreciate your help. And yeah, if you want to follow me and then you can catch me the next time I'm on stream, that's great. If you stream, let me know. I'm happy to follow you and find out what you're doing, because I like getting inspiration from others. There was a couple other people that were talking earlier today, but I think they're gone now. But thanks to them. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I know the Satisfactory can be a little bit long format, so I don't know if everyone's cool with that, or if they prefer like really abridged versions of the gameplay. I haven't been doing that. I've been editing them pretty much, word for word, just time-lapsing some stuff. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you have an opinion about it, please let me know in the comments or send me a DM. You can also go to our Discord channel, which is linked on the YouTube channel and on Twitch here. Come in Discord and talk to us and see how we can make these things better for you. So again, youtube.com/questlinehero, twitch.tv/questlinehero, and questlinehero.com. I don't have a wiki for for Satisfactory yet, but we do have a wiki going up for Space Engineers and some other things. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check it out. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for hanging out with me today, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I will see you in the next stream or in the next couple days next time you catch me. Take it easy, guys.